Hi everyone, this is Maria from Vancouver, Canada, and I want to thank you for taking the time today to spend a few moments of your time. For me, from my opinion, time is more valuable than money. And you say, well, time is more valuable than money? Absolutely. Because if you give away money, or if you lose money, or you spend your money, one way or another, you can recuperate it by working, by doing your stocks, there's many ways that you can recuperate that money. However, time, once you have spent that time, could be lost that time, could be given away that time, or a word that I would like to say, but sometimes people don't like the word, procrastinate. Once that time is gone by, you will never be able to recuperate it. So time for me is more valuable than money. So for the people that have seen me before, thank you for coming back. Thank you for giving me comments and giving me ideas, because the only way that I can continue with these tutorials is by getting feedback and fuel and love from you guys. So I want to thank you so much. So today, because I've heard a lot, seen a lot, computed a lot, one of the most important things is to organize your day properly the first 60 minutes of your day. I have 5 points, not many, just 5 points of the things that you need to do when you get up in the morning. So let's start. So the first 60 minutes of your day will set up the rest of your day. So if you organize or plan your day properly, the first 60 minutes, being consistent, plan a routine, your schedule, stick with it, because success is what you do every day consistently. So you need to plan and know that that plan is right for you. A lot of people will say a daily method of operation or daily method of action, that you have it fine-tuned every day what you're going to do. It's not difficult. I'm going to tell you, there's only 5 points, and I'm going to start right now. The most important thing in the morning is when that alarm goes off, that you do not press the snooze button. Because if you press the snooze button, what's going to happen? What is it? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever you decide. You cannot complete your sleep cycle. So then you're kind of groggy and you press it again and maybe again. So now you have lost that time and you're behind your time, and you will feel overwhelmed because you have to go to work, you have to do this, you have to look after your kids, whatever the case may be. But the most important thing is that when you keep on pressing, you're telling yourself that it's not important to get up. The day is not important. And then, because you did not complete your cycle, you get up tired, groggy, foggy, depressed, and overwhelmed with anxiety because you're behind schedule. So please do yourself a favor. Do not press the snooze button. What do? When the alarm goes off, I go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I get up on the side of the bed. That's what I do. And then continuing that, I do my quick stretching. Okay? Stretch. Now, if I'm sitting down, I'll do some stretching of my head, the chest, opening the chest, my back, the obliques. Then I get up, I do a couple of squats, stretching my legs, and then I start my day. So let's listen to step number 2. Number 2, it was very, very difficult for me because I was so addicted to my phone. I was so addicted that my phone was under the pillow. So when I would put on buzz, so if anybody texted me or social media or whatever, I was right there checking. That's how addicted I was. And then what I did, I put it underneath the mattress, a little bit further away, and then further away, like an arm's length away. So I tried and then I would bring it back. That is so damaging. In the middle of the night, checking your texting or your inbox, that is so bad. So what I advise really is try to get your phone as far away as possible. I put in the next room. That's why I do now. I put in the next room because if there is an emergency, there is the phone. If there is an emergency, there's 911. I have kids, but I've learned that this social media was destroying me because I was not getting my 7-8 hours sleep. I was getting interrupted. That is the most important thing. When you get up in the morning and you did your little stretching, do not run for the phone, because right now my phone is in the next room in my study. I do not run. What I do is that I have my coffee, I order my breakfast, brush my teeth, read something inspirational, whatever you need. So it's about the me time, that you're making you the first priority. I have a quick shower. Oh, they say also to have a colder shower than a hot shower. If you have a hot shower, like a lot of people like to get up in the morning and have a shower, which is fine with me. But if you have a hot shower, you are giving a message to your nervous system to relax. And so your muscles become like wanting to go back to sleep. So a cold shower, not like ice shower, but a cooler shower is better because it stimulates your metabolism and it wakes you up and it makes you feel great. So once you get up, do not go to the phone, have a shower, take care of yourself, put you as the most important person, not the social media, not the Jones on Facebook, Maria. So the next step, number 3, is to get enough sleep. 7 to 8 hours. It is essential for human beings. I know that I've had times that I had 4 hours sleep. That's when I was younger and burning the candles on both ends, whatever. But that is not good. Something that you're doing day after day after day, especially for my students. Sleeping will cement the information that you studied the night before. And if you look at one of my videos, which is 10 points on how to study, that is one of the points that I bring forward. That if you study at nighttime, for me, that's the best time for me to study. That's me. So you study for an hour or 2 hours, whatever, with breaks, and then you go to bed. When you're sleeping, all that information is cementing in your brain, so you will remember the next day much better. But that is one thing for my students, okay? But the reason why you want to have 7 to 8 hours is because when you're sleeping, also your brain is regenerating, repairing. The brain is repairing. The nervous system, that is so important, it's repairing. Also, the brain is washing, is removing a toxin it's a protein called beta amyloid. Beta amyloid. So while you're sleeping, the 7-8 hours, this protein, which is a toxin, is removed, is washed off the brain. It's incredible. However, if you do not have that amount of sleep, 7 to 8 hours, some people need 7, some 8, 9. If you do not sleep, this protein will build up, because it was not able to release or remove, will build up in your brain, and you might risk the development of dementia later in life. So let's sleep. And also this protein will impact on your immune system. That's everything. Our immune system is tampered and impacts on your immune system and numerous forms of cancer. And the one that I remember is breast cancer, prostate cancer and colon cancer. These are research. Okay, so please do your research, read about this. So if you are a type of person that doesn't sleep much, push yourself to sleep as much as you can. If you say, Maria, you know what, 5 hours is more than enough for me, like I can't sleep more, like I wake up. Well, try to push yourself for 6 hours and then 7 hours, because I used to be a very short, I used to sleep so little, but I'm realizing that this 7-8 hours is so important, and I want to be preventive, and I do not want to get dementia. So let's look at the next step. So hopefully you slept 7 or 8 hours, and during the sleep you did not drink, so you are dehydrated. So the first thing you do when you get up, get yourself a big glass of water and drink it, because you need to hydrate. You're dehydrated, and when you start dehydrating, you get like a little bit of a fogginess, a little bit of a headache. That's why some people, when they get up, they have a bit of a headache and fogginess, because they are dehydrated. So the first thing you do is that you get yourself an 8-ounce glass with a twist of lemon. Lemon is really good to stimulate your digestive tract. But most of all, drinking a big glass of water, it will stimulate your metabolism, number one. It will fight constipation, boost your metabolism, brain power. You remember before I said when you don't drink water, you get like a little bit of fogginess. You get brain power, and also battles bad breath because you're washing things down. But do remember that you need to drink it at room temperature. If you drink it icy, you will give a little bit of a shock to your system, and everything closes down. So drink at room temperature with a twist of lemon, which lemon is really good for your digestive tract. Also, once you drink it, wait for at least 30 minutes before you have your coffee. Because when you have your coffee, the coffee will interrupt the whole system. But most of all, it will decrease the production of cortisol. And you say, what is cortisol? Cortisol is a steroid. It is a hormone that the body produces. And what this cortisol regulates different processes throughout the body, including your metabolism and immune system. And also cortisol helps you with daily stresses. So I usually advise you get up, you have your shower, get a glass of water with lemon, go have your shower, get out of your shower, don't look at the phone, and wait for at least 30 minutes to 1 hour before you have your cup of coffee, because this steroid, the natural cortisol in your system, you don't want to reduce it. I hope that you're enjoying yourself up to now. We did 4 points. I really appreciate you that you're sticking with me and you're giving me your time. I am so grateful. So the next step is exercise. A study says that exercise is the best thing. It doesn't have to be hours. It can be just half hour. You could do 15 minutes on the bike, like a fast, slow, whatever, there's a name for it, but I kind of forget. And then you do some weights, because weights are very important essential for women at a certain age, everybody, but especially women at a certain age, because if your muscles are weakened, you get osteoporosis and all the stuff. You don't want none of the stuff. So exercise half hour to 45 minutes every morning, or maybe 5 days a week, whatever. Just do a schedule that you can stick by, or maybe every second day. I usually say Monday through Friday. Do it every day, because that will stimulate again your bones, your muscles, your alertness, and helps you with productivity. And then that's out of the way. You don't have to worry about it anymore. It's done. Trust me, if you do these 5 points that I presented to you, you will set up your morning, you will feel energetic, full of vigor and wanting to tackle life, because your first hour, you've done already so much. What makes it a bad day? A bad day is snoozing, keep on pressing that button, not getting up. Starting your day late because you're keep on pressing that button to snooze, you're maybe half hour, 45 minutes late. Getting up, reaching for your phone and reading the social media, your news feed, and looking who's doing what. That is not necessary. And also, when you're looking, believe me, when people are doing these things on the media, social media, they're always so happy. Everything is so great. Everything is so amazing. Oh, I don't have any problems. Everything is hunky-dory. So you are trying to compete yourself with fake news. Because believe me, everybody has stresses. Everybody has a bad hair day, like me today. I woke up this morning and I wanted to do this little video to share with you. So I have a bad hair day. Everybody has stresses. You check, oh, she has a better car, she has a better job, oh, nicer boyfriend, all that, oh, I'm not so good. Oh, so you're starting your day off with a wrong foot instead of building yourself up and saying, I am good. I got up, I had my water, I did my stretching, I exercised, I am ready to take the world. So you got to start your day by getting yourself on time, figuring out your priorities, and then working on them. Do not pick up that phone. Do not touch that snooze button so you get yourself behind. Focus on those two things, and then things will better yourself. So if you do not use the snooze button, do not touch the phone, you will see that things will turn out a lot better. You are going to set up your day off with you in control. You in control, and your priorities front and center. That you're saying, I am important. So the 5 steps: no snooze, no phone, enough sleep, hydrate, exercise, and say to yourself,